Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to the live stream. We are just getting started here on Friday, June 24th, 2022. Happy summer, you guys. I know I didn't speak to all of you during the summer solstice, spelled with an ICE, not an ACE, the way I spelled it, even though I still think that looks right. I just want to welcome you guys. I know it's Friday. I know many of you are working, so there sometimes isn't as much engagement in the chat as normal when I had it on a Saturday or even on a Tuesday evening. Now, I'm going to go ahead and plug my computer in as a almost preventive measure, if you will, so we don't have the problem of it going without battery. There we are. All right. So far I see Stacy on the live stream. I did see Vera sent in a message via PayPal. So we've got Vera asking about joy. And then we have Stacy. You said Super Chat was acting a little wonky for you, Stacy. Yeah, my hair's a little crazy. I was at the beach today running, so I totally did not have a chance to get my hair completely dry before the live stream. Okay, so let's see. Let's go all the way to the top. We've got Vera. We've got Scooby Dooby. We've got Jyoti. Welcome. We've got Andrea. We have Stacy. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start. Hold on, let me just see about Stacy's message. Just sent a super chat. Okay, that was the super chat. That was odd. Okay. What is going on with me in my DM this summer? Stacy DM summer. Okay, cool. So that was Stacy's first one. I think you had a second one as well, Stacy. So we're going to go to Purple Rain Spirit after that. And then Stacy had a second one. Okay, so Stacy, I'll just pull an additional card for you since you had sent two. So I hope that's okay. But we're going to go ahead and get started. So, hey, if you're here, give a shout out in the chat box. Also, please do give the video a thumbs up. It lets everybody know on YouTube. Not everybody, but, you know, those who frequent the channel. It lets those who frequent the channel understand that we are live. So, yeah, thumbs up, engagement. Really, really helps. After Stacy's second question, we have our zoo. Okay, perfect. So I think I've gotten most people written down thus far. So as we get started, we can just go ahead and start doing the readings. Let's see, what else do I have here? I've got a few more message decks. All right, we've got the answer cards. And we are raring to go here. Okay, so let's start with Vera's question, which she sent via PayPal. Vera wanted to know the energy update between her and Joy. So Vera and Joy, please and thank you, angels and guides. Can you please give us the energy between Vera and Joy as it stands on their twin flame journey? We've got nostalgia. So I have a feeling that Joy is thinking about you, wondering about you. Let's get a secondary energy here for Vera and Joy, please and thank you, angels. We've got self-worth. So while we have nostalgia, thinking back to the past, reminiscing about the past, we also have self-worth, self-esteem. And what this does tell me, Vera, is that Your person is still working through self-esteem issues. If you would say that your person is the DM in this connection, then that is certainly something that divine masculines, as a general rule, have been working through. They have been working through issues of self-esteem and self-worth. And I believe many of them have indeed overcome those issues. So here we go. We are going to the message card. Joy to Vera, please. And thank you, angels. So yeah, that's the nostalgia here. Your DM says to you, I can't wait to love you. Now that is, again, I'm sensing a lot of reminiscing, a lot of nostalgia, wishing, longing, thinking about you. So that pretty much is along the same wavelength there. But if you've been feeling some hesitation on your DM's part, the main reason for that is because of the self-worth issues, still working through that. Okay, so I see a chat from Thoko, and Thoko, I do readings for those who do an energy exchange with the channel via super chat or super sticker, so feel free to donate. Let's see. Scooby Dooby, does my DM want to stay in their current relationship? Is my DM going to reach out to me? Messages to please. Okay. So to that end, let's get some message cards from A World of Answers Oracle first in regards to your DM, Scooby Dooby, and your DM in their current relationship. The answer, the question is, will your DM remain in their current relationship? So will Scooby Dooby's DM remain in the current relationship? We've got friendship, and I have a feeling that the partner that they are with, rather than being full-on romantic, is more of a friendship partnership. Now that happens, right? Sometimes it starts off romantically and then it transitions into a more platonic relationship where they're really good friends, but they may not have the romance involved. So if your DM is at a comfort level with this person, then they very well may stay. Sometimes people get into those comfortable spaces where they feel the friendship and the partnership, but they don't necessarily feel the romance. And sometimes people get complacent and just want to stay in that space. You want to know if your divine masculine twin flame will reach out. Will Scooby Dooby's divine masculine twin flame? Let's just give it a timetable, Scooby Dooby. So will Scooby Dooby's divine masculine twin flame reach out within the next 30 to 60 days? We got the info will come to you soon. Usually, Scooby Dooby, I get these types of answers when things are not well formulated yet. Oftentimes, angels will put off giving a direct answer when it comes to your divine masculine's free will choice, and they haven't exactly made that choice yet. So that is probably why you haven't received like a concrete answer on that. You want to get a message card. So let's get one message card, Scooby Dooby, from your DM to you. One message card from Scooby Dooby's DM to Scooby Dooby. No one is like you. You are so incredibly special to me. There you go. So definitely feeling it, but also feeling that friendship partnership with their current partner. So GOT says, what my DM is feeling for me, he tried contacting me, but I couldn't talk to him. Okay. So this is GOT. GOT's DM to GOT. Please and thank you, angels and guides. What are the feelings, thoughts, mood as far as the twin flame connection goes? GOT's divine masculine to GOT. Please and thank you. We've got insecure, anxious, low self-esteem, worry. We have not feeling good enough. So that is how your DM is feeling. Again, it goes back to that self-worth. Like I said, many of the divine masculines have struggled with self-worth. And so obviously, Jyoti, your DM is still feeling in this space of insecurity, not feeling good enough for you, not feeling strong enough for you. So really that is where your DM is at. That is their headspace. Sorry. All the cards are kind of flipped and willy-nilly here. I just wanted to correct them. Okay, so Andrea. Hello, Michelle. My twin flame is newly married. Please let me know a guidance message connected with this fact, happiness in his life. I'm confused. Thank you. So I believe the question that you're asking, Andrea, is the current status or state of your divine masculine right now. And I mean, I think by getting an energy read on your divine masculine's current state, we can kind of look into happiness factor, because I think that's what you were asking. So Andrea's divine masculine twin flame, where is he at in the 3D world? Where is Andrea's divine masculine twin flame feeling, thinking, being in the 3D world right now? We've got 8 of Swords. It's interesting because I would not say this is a card of happiness. 8 of Swords is a feeling of being trapped. It's usually a card of a lot of fear. And when I see this, it's usually a form of self-entrapment. Self-entrapment. It's an entrapment that you choose. But it's an entrapment nonetheless. It's not typically something you feel very happy about. And so I do feel in your twin flame divine masculine's current situation, he feels a sense of entrapment. He feels like bound, tied, not happy with the current situation. So I would say that would be the answer to your question there. So Stacy said, I just sent a super chat. What is going on with my DM this summer? Let's take a look at that. What is going on with Stacy's divine masculine twin flame this summer, please? And thank you. Stacy's DM this summer. We've got begging. Interesting. I'll show you the picture in just a sec. Wanting you back, regretful, apologizing, wanting a second chance. It's interesting because I do get the sense, and I did get this in the weekly reading a little bit. Tomorrow, the Divine Masculine reading will be published on my channel. And I did get this sense of DM almost in this space of coming to the point of, I don't see groveling and begging in this sense, but really like making major moves to get back with their divine feminine. So that is kind of the energy of the collective as the divine masculine collective is moving toward. So I would not be surprised, Stacy, if your divine masculine came back to you this summer with some sort of plea, like a plea to please take me back, right? Purple Rain Spirit says, what are Adrian's feelings from you? Messages, please. Okay, sure. So let's also get a card from the Messages from the Heart. So Adrian toward Purple Rain Spirit, please and thank you. We've got peace, we've got serenity, harmony, peaceful feelings, feelings of joy, happiness, bliss, love. I do feel that for Adrian, it is this sense of well-being when Adrian thinks about you and the connection with you. So those are always good feelings, because sometimes in other relationships that are more karmic in nature, we tend to feel more turbulent feelings. So Adrian's messages to Purple Rain Spirit, please. You are my lighthouse. Yeah, you know what? The dove, you know what we saw? Like the dove, peace. You know, that's the sense of light comes from this sense of moving toward the light, right? And so if Adrian conceives of you as being light, then of course, moving toward that sense of light would give peace and joy and serenity as well. Let's get another message. Adrian's energy messages for Purple Rain Spirit. Trigger happy, so unfair. Now, this could be something from your past that there may have been some triggers happening with something that was said, something that was not said, something that was done, something that was not done. And of course, and this is for everybody out there listening. And again, if you are watching, thank you for watching. And thank you also for giving the video a thumbs up, because it helps YouTube show the video that we're live to others on YouTube. Yay. So this is for everybody out there. The one issue that Divine Masculine has is that on the one hand, when they encounter their Divine Feminines, they feel this innate sense of peace, harmony, and joy. They really do. That is the truth. They feel peace, harmony, and joy. But on the other hand, looking into their Divine Feminine's eyes, they also tend to get triggered. And so on one hand, they're really feeling this serenity, peace, and joy. And on the flip side, they're instantly faced with all of their insecurities. And so it really does feel like a mixed bag. And that's why in the runner chaser dynamic, they do tend to run, is because of that sentiment. So let's see. Oh, hey, Jennifer. Thanks for joining. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, Vera, let me check. I only saw the one, but I saw it before. Oh, okay, Vera. Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha after Arzu's second one. So I do see the PayPal. Perfect. And I'm gonna just go PayPal. So I can look at your question there. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go back real quick. So Stacy, for the second one, let's do this, Stacy, since I know that you had issues, and so I do see two sets of super chats. So what we're going to do is look at your Divine Masculine, Stacy, and see where he is at in the tarot right now. So Stacy's Divine Masculine Twin Flame, please and thank you. Stacy's Divine Masculine Twin Flame, Guardian Angels, Romance Angels, and Twin Flame Angels. Can you please let us know where Stacy's Divine Masculine happens to be at right now in his journey as a twin flame? We've got the Tower. Look at this. Look at this, Stacy. Oh my gosh. It says a reckoning. Look at that. Look at the thunder and lightning. You know, it's interesting because, you know, depending on the deck, the Tower card can look, oh, okay, you know, just, you know, casual. This one looks pretty intense. It looks really intense. So the reckoning. The reckoning for me is big realizations for your DM, Stacy. Big epiphanies. Almost coming to his knees, and again, we got the begging card. This resonates because when I see a reckoning, it's like pushing you on a path that you did not realize that was there, or pushing you off your current path, right? Either way, those are harsh moments in our lives where we come to some sort of realization that we did not have previously. Okay, Arzu says, can you confirm if the feelings that I'm feeling lately are emotions in my DM? Any messages from his higher self, please, and angel advice for me? I love and appreciate you so much. Thank you, Arzu. I love and appreciate you so much. Absolutely. So let's see. Are the feelings that Arzu is feeling, angels and guides, the deep emotions, are the deep emotions coming from Arzu's divine masculine twin flame? We've got this is for your highest good. Now, when I get something like this, Arzu, I feel that it is for both of you, not just for your DM. I feel like those deep emotions are for both of you. So that's what I get when I get this is for your highest good. Because what does that mean for me? It means that it's in the highest good of your soul journey. And since you both share, two halves of a soul, and it goes even deeper than that. And I do write about that in my upcoming book. I'm not going to get into the esoteric matter of it all, but it does go deeper than that. So I do feel like perhaps you do need to feel into these feelings as well, Arzu. Any messages from his higher self? Okay, let's do that. So let's go with this deck over here. Arzu's DM's higher self. Arzu's divine masculine twin flame. What do you have to say to Arzu, please and thank you? I send you messages through songs. I love it. Let's get another one. Arzu's DM to Arzu. I have to learn to trust my intuition. Yeah, I see your divine masculine as being somewhere on the fence between the 3D world and the 5D world, but he hasn't quite learned to cross over into the 5D in order to embrace it fully. But I do see him like walking along the fence of it. Your last question was angel advice for me. Okay, so Arzu's guardian angels and spirit guides. What must Arzu know to learn and to grow, please? We've got the star card. So the star card tells me, Arzu, which I love the star card. It tells me, have faith in your hopes and dreams, believe in your divine destiny, and continue along your destiny path. Just continue. You're on the right path. Continue along your destiny path. Have faith in your hopes and dreams. So I absolutely love that message for you, Arzu. Okay, you have a second one down here, but I'm just going to actually go back. Let me just write down after Arzu's second one, we have Vera who donated via PayPal. Then we have Daniela. Then we have Scooby Dooby. we have Elise. Hey, Elise. We have Jyoti. And we have Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer. Thanks for moderating. I really appreciate it. Oops, wait, I gotta scroll. There we are. Here we go. So let's go back to Arzu's second one. I would like energy updates on my brother, a Taurus, and what advice do my angels have for me regarding his energy around me? Am I doing the right thing by keeping my distance with him? Okay, so what I am going to do for you, Arzu, is I'm going to ask about you in particular with your relationship with your brother. Okay. So Arzu and Arzu's relationship with her brother, what is in Arzu's best and highest good to do about her relationship with her brother? Angels and guides, please, and thank you. Well, okay, so we have the 3 of Wands in reverse. The 3 of Wands in reverse. We got thinking, the reverse says, and I'll show you, it says thinking small, lack of foresight. And it's interesting because you said he was a Taurus. I think this symbol, is that Taurus or Aries? I'm learning. I am like taking like 3 astrology courses because I am on kind of a fast track to learning astrology. I'm giving myself a year to learn everything there is to know about astrology, and especially a very specific type of astrology. But I'm still like some of the symbols still confuse me. I think this is the symbol for Taurus. It's either Taurus or Aries, but anyway, I diverge. It says thinking small, lack of foresight. That is your message, Arzu, about your brother. Thinking small, lack of foresight. Okay, so intuitively, what am I getting? I'm getting that you keeping your distance from your brother is thinking small, not thinking in the bigger picture. So it does mean that there are probably other solutions that you can select rather than staying away. So, and let's get a second card, which does represent what those solutions might be. So what might be the solutions for Arzu when it comes to Arzu's relationship with her brother? Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords is about a brilliant new idea. It's about gathering ideas from your intuitive insights and implementing them. Ace, beginnings, implementing them. And so it says Ace of Swords, insight and awareness, new, brilliant ideas. The sword suit is also about communication. So I do feel that by staying away from your brother, it's literally thinking small and not seeing the grander, bigger picture. What is the solution? Ace of Swords, through your insight and through your intuition, finding a new solution. Okay. All right. So, where are we? We're going to go to Vera's question, who sent it via PayPal. Okay, let's see here. I reached out to him. Do you think this opening will lead to a balance in our communication, that he will reciprocate and be more open? Okay, So to that end, Vera, what I'm going to do is get an answer card that is talking about you reaching out to him and the communication being more wide open and reciprocal. So will the communication between Joy and Vera be more open and reciprocal, please? And thank you. I'm going to get another message here, Vera. Yeah, taking action, I believe, was the right thing to do. So you did it. It worked. Yay. Good move. The next card that came out was Be Mindful. Now, what does this mean? It means stay in the highest vibration possible. I'm going to read it to you because I think it's really pertinent and important. And maybe if you are listening out there and you are not Vera, but it resonates with you in communication with your divine masculine, then that probably means that this message is also for you. It's a state in high vibration. Mind your words. An old adage says, pay attention to these 3 questions before speaking. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Are the words you are speaking internally and externally serving you? You have the ability to make positive changes in your life and in the lives of others by utilizing conscious communication. So, in my experience, Vera, and for all of you who are listening, in my personal experience, when the divine feminine reaches out in communication to the divine masculine, before they are truly ready to come back into physical reunion, what often happens is you will get a response. Often, not always, but often, you will get a response. But since they aren't fully ready, we tend to have knee-jerk reactions as divine feminines. And knee-jerk reactions are things like guilt trips, blame, shame, overreacting. Okay. And I believe that is why you got the Be Mindful card, is because of that. Okay. Because we want to make sure that you stay in the highest vibration. Okay. So, Daniela, is my DM sincere? Good question. Okay. Dear angels and guides of Daniela B, is Daniela B's divine masculine twin flame sincere with Daniela B? We've gotten to more research, and in all honesty, I feel like the answer is way more complex than that for you, Daniela B. Usually, if the angels give such an answer, it's that the response requires much more than the initial question. So my advice to you is seek out a trusted reader with whom you can get a full-on reading, okay? I do full readings. If that's not something within your price range, I'm sure you can really pray about it, do some meditation, whatever your spiritual practices are, and find a reader that is sincere, who can read about your specific situation in much greater detail. Because I do believe that your angels are kind of saying there's a lot more detail here. So Scooby-Dooby says, does my DM want to be just friends with me or more than friends? Okay, so let's just see. Sorry, I don't know what I had here. My lips were like super chapped. All right, I put some lip gloss on, but over chapped lips, it's not super great. Okay, so does Scooby-Dooby's divine masculine want to have a romance? Let's just say it point blank. Does Scooby-Dooby's divine masculine twin flame want to have a romance? Well, I think this might answer your question, Scooby-Dooby, because we've got nurturing romance. Okay. I find that rather interesting. So I would say that's a yes. I mean, for me, that says yes. let's get 2 messages from your DM to you. So Scooby Dooby's Divine Masculine to Scooby Dooby, please and thank you. Scooby Dooby's Divine Masculine Twin Flame to Scooby Dooby. Please respect my boundaries, which does mean for me that your DM will have or reach out for romance when your DM is ready for that, but not particularly ready right now. So Scooby Dooby's DM to Scooby Dooby, please and thank you. I am awake. There you go. I actually quite like the awakened state of the DM. So yeah, I mean, if your DM is newly awake, it takes some time to calibrate. So therefore, the wishes to have their boundaries respected and to kind of not be in reunion right away is something that they're desiring right now. Okay, so I am like sweating up a storm. I forgot to turn on a fan. Hold on, let me just see. I have my air purifier over here. What if I put it on auto? Maybe it'll go higher. Maybe it will go higher if I put it on auto. Okay, I'm gonna scroll down real quick. We have Jennifer, then we have Monica. Okay. So welcome if you're just joining the live stream. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful Friday, June 24th. And make sure to give the video a thumbs up, please. Please and thank you. Let's see. We've got Elise. I'd love some energy updates and any messages from DM. You're very welcome. Will do. Okay. Energy update. Let's get Elise and DM. Elise and DM, please and thank you. Oh no, we've got your DM in fear mode. It says fight, flight, or freeze, excessive worrying, stalling, running. Okay, so that is the state of your DM currently. Let's get a message card from your DM to you. Elise's DM to Elise. Please and thank you. I feel like I'm drowning and you are my anchor. Yeah, you know, when they are overwhelmed with their own stuff, it doesn't mean that they're totally in the darkness, right? It does not mean that. It, you know, sometimes there's this glimmer of light of awakening, and they kind of know that their divine feminine is out there like shining like a bright light. So they just know that. But sometimes they aren't ready just to see the full-on picture. And if they're still living in fear mode, then they're obviously not ready to see the full picture yet. So they have to learn how to start overcoming their fears in order to really see the broader, bigger picture. Joji says, please guide if I should contact my DM back. I can't remember. Did you say you reached out to him, GOT? Oh, because he reached out to you. Got it. Is it in GOT's best and highest good to contact her DM? Please and thank you. You got improving emotional health. I think this is the answer to the second part of your question, which is, excuse me, should I keep on balancing my energies? I would say it's the latter. Work on improving your own emotional health and keep on balancing your energies. Yes. Jennifer says, I've not checked. Yeah, you're very welcome, Vera. Yeah, absolutely. You too. I've not checked on Joe's energy in a while. Any messages, please? And thank you. You're absolutely welcome. So I've got Jennifer, then I've got Monica, and then I have Joanna. Awesome, guys. Okay. So Get a little water here. Okay, so Jennifer and Joe. Let's see, energy update, please and thank you. Jennifer's guardian angels and Joe's guardian angels. What is the current energy for Jennifer and Joe, please and thank you. We've got betrayal. So it's 11:11, by the way, Jennifer, as I pulled that card. Let me just read into this, Jennifer. You know, the one word on this, the one word that is just shouting out to me is separation. That's the one word. I really feel that, and it's, oh my God, it's really weird because it's 11:11 on 2 clocks, and that other clock is absolutely never synced with the like regular clock because it's just like a plug-in clock. So separation. I really want to get a second card because I'm wondering why the separation word is sticking out. It's so funny. Well, we got betrayal with twin flame. But so in other words, separation with twin flame. So the word that sticks out to me in the twin flame card is intense soul lessons. So we've got two sets of words here. We've got betrayal with separation, and then we have intense soul lessons with the word twin flame. So for some reason, I feel that there may be a short period of physical separation. I mean, even more than it is now. I feel like perhaps your twin flame is learning some intense soul lesson that will require him to kind of ghost or pull away. Now, this could be you as well. It could be you going through some intense soul lesson that requires you to separate or pull away. So it could be either one of you. I'm not saying it's him. It could be you. But let's see. Let's get a message from Joe to you. What is the message from Joe to Jennifer, please and thank you? Yeah, trigger happy, so unfair. So yeah, triggered, right? We just said triggered, intense soul lessons. Joe to Jennifer, please and thank you. Be patient with me, my love. Yeah. So it could be Joe pulling away to learn his intense soul lesson. Okay. There might just be something that's like really tugging at him right now. Monica. Energy update and messages from Sebastian, please. Okay, awesome. So let's get energy update for Sebastian. Hey, and it's going to be a last call right now. It's 11:14. So last call for super chat and super stickers. Jennifer says he hasn't texted me much as late. Yeah, it makes sense. I think he's going through some intense soul lessons because if he said trigger happy, so unfair, that means like he's getting triggered from this connection. So Monica and Sebastian, please and thank you. Monica's guardian angels and Sebastian's guardian angels. What is the energy between Sebastian and Monica? We've got breaking free. You know what I get, Monica? When I get that, I get breaking free from karmic cycles. Breaking free from karmic cycles. breaking free also from ego chains, the chains of the ego, breaking free from those ego chains. That's what's happening. Let's see, what card are we going to pick for the messages from Sebastian? So, Sebastian, what are your messages to Monica, please and thank you? I fantasize about you every day. Let's get another one. Sebastian, what are your messages to Monica, please? I've been through hell and back. Karma, right? Balancing karma. It's never fun. Facing your inner demons is never a good time. So I have a feeling that's what he's doing. Okay, let's see. Joanna, I'd like some energy updates for my twin flame. Yes, okay. So Joanna and twin flame. Joanna and twin flame, what is the energy update for Joanna and twin flames? Please and thank you. Man cave. That's what you got, Joanna. Look at that. Man cave. Taking some time alone, problem solving, depression, isolation, hermit, sadness, wounds, and shadow work. So that is what is going on with your twin flame, Joanna. Let's see. We've got... All right, I'm going to write down the following people that have requested via Super Chat. We've got Daniela B. That's number 18. 19 is Joanna again. Hey, Clara, how are you? Good afternoon to you. We've got Aries 11 after that. All right. So we are going to be wrapping up the super chats and super stickers. So if you have already sent it, I'll allow a couple minutes to have that delay because sometimes there is a couple minute delay before it goes through. So Daniela B says, can we maybe find out if my DM has real feelings? That's very vague, Daniela B. That's very vague. Like real feelings for you, I'm imagining. Let's just get one of these cards, okay? Daniela B's DM to Daniela B. We've got regret. So it says feeling bad, feeling foolish, wanting to turn back time, wanting to make amends, and growth. So that's what we have there. So you asked for feelings card. You got a feelings card. Okay. Like I said, that was a pretty vague question. So for future reference, being specific is better. But you asked about his feelings. Does he have feelings? We got feeling bad, feeling regret, feeling foolish. Okay. Joanna says, I would also like to know if he knows we are twin flames and his feelings for me right now. Okay. So typically, Joanna, with like that amount of super chat, I pull one card. So I'm trying to see the best way to ask that. I'm going to pull from the Twin Flame Oracle, Joanna. Joanna's DM to Joanna. Well, we've got unconditional love. I mean, honestly, that in a nutshell, whether or not your DM knows that you're his twin flame or not, the unconditional love is there. The unconditional love is emanating from his person to your person. That's a pretty powerful feeling, right? It's a pretty powerful notion. So whether or not he knows consciously that you're twin flames, there's a really powerful sentiment of unconditional love there. So Varghese will be the last one, the last super chat. We have Aries 11, message from DM, please. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's get messages from your DM, Aries 11. Yeah, Joanna, it's okay. Just like if you have another question, because like it wasn't like super clear. And like I think you asked about his feelings. That was very clear. Also, like asking whether or not he knows if you're a twin flame. And like I said, sometimes they just don't give that because sometimes they're not consciously aware, but they're aware, right? So there's like this variance of answers that it could be. So Aries 11's DM to Aries 11. I think often of wanting to see you. Look at that. Oh, this one fell out. So I'm going to give it to you. I feel like I'm going in circles. So Aries 11, I do feel like your DM does feel like he's on the hamster wheel. In other words, oftentimes when they have these internal feelings of like, I want to see my divine feminine, but I don't really know how to manage all these feelings and I don't really know where I want this to go, they often feel like they're on the hamster wheel where they're just spinning around and around and around. And as a result, they don't do anything. They don't take any action to move forward. They're just kind of milling about in their own turmoiled feelings. And I do have a feeling that that's kind of where your DM is at right now. Varghese. My name is Varghese and my twin's name is Mahima. Okay, so we're going to do Varghese, Mahima. There we are. What is our step forward? What does our soul tell us? I like that question. That's actually a really good question. So to that end, Varghese, I'm going to add, we're going to draw from the tarot deck. Varghese and Mahima, please and thank you. What is their next step forward? Varghese and Mahima. We've got 2 of Cups, which I absolutely love. What a beautiful way to finish the live stream, right? 2 of Cups, a loving exchange. 2 of Cups coming together, right? 2 of Cups, 2 of Water is about the romantic couple coming together in romance. If there has been a separation or breakup, it's about a reconciliation, resolution of conflict. Okay. Let's go to what does our soul tell us? So what is Varghese and Mahima's soul telling them? On hold, resisting surrender. It's the Hanged Man in reverse. On hold, resisting surrender. So your souls are telling you that you need to surrender, both of you, you need to surrender to your higher spiritual selves, both of you. right? Because on hold means you're resisting that surrender. So I do believe that once you both have surrendered to God, Spirit, and kind of surrendered to your higher spiritual selves collectively together, then you will have this Two of Cups where you guys are coming closer and closer together in the 3D world. Okay. Because what may happen with the Two of Cups is that you do come together, but then because you have not surrendered to your higher self, you might separate again. Okay. And that's often what happens with twin flames when they do come together and then they separate again, is because they haven't both surrendered to their higher spiritual selves. And that causes that on again, off again dynamic as well. So I hope this was helpful, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for subscribing to the channel below, and do click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. Thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thanks for sharing this channel with others. And hey, thanks for all of your support. And I love you so much, and have a beautiful weekend. And I'll see you on Tuesday for the new moon in Cancer live stream. Bye.